How's it going, everybody? Asian Guy, me here to bring you a very tragic video. I saw the news this morning, barely got to be able to kind of cover it. I was waiting for more information, and now we finally have a lot more to the side of the story of what went on over there in Japan. What is the place? Oh my god. I just had the fucking name. Hold up. It happened in Tokyo, but it was like a prefect of Tokyo. So much information. That one doesn't have it. Man, all these and I can't find the right one again. Well, the main thing you need to know is that it happened in Pokémon Center. So a woman a employee got stabbed, and what we later found out is it was actually an ex-boyfriend, Ikebukuro. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher that real bad. My apologies. But yeah, we'll just kind of cover the bases here. So that's that. But first, this was other reports before we got the full details. You know, a knife-wielding man kills a woman at a Tokyo Pokemon shop before taking his own life. And very little information was really kind of trickling out. It's just part of what Japan does. They're not really public about all that stuff quickly like we are. But so a man brandishing a knife stabbed a Pokemon employee in a Pokemon store downtown Tokyo before turning the knife on himself, leaving both dead, Japanese police said Thursday. Officers rushed to the scene in a popular shopping center after receiving an emergency call reporting a rampage by a knife-wielding man. Police said the woman who was stabbed in the neck was in her 20s and believed to be an employee at the Pokemon store on the second floor of the Sunshine City building, in which houses shops and offices. The attacker then stabbed himself in the neck, police said. Both the attackers and the victim were in critical condition when they were taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, were later pronounced dead. Only unfortunate for the woman. The man didn't go to hell. Police said they are investigating the attack as murder. And of course, the Pokemon company put out a statement. Said the store in Mega Tokyo will be closed until further notice. This also includes the Pikachu Cafe or Pokemon Cafe, whatever it is, next door. You know, for police investigation and stuff. And again, yeah, it's more of the same thing, but you get a little bit more of a breakdown of the timeline. Happened around 7:20 of a man wielding a knife, of course. Ikebukuro Station, which again still is in Tokyo, so it's a very populated area. The big thing that sucks about this was that this is around the time that spring break is going on. So for them, there's a lot more families, a lot more tourism kind of going through these shopping centers and stuff like that. And then an incident like this happens, and yeah, it brings down the mood quite a bit. And top of just being highly unfortunate. Yeah, I was there last night. RIP if she really passed away. She did. But I just was trying to get as much information as I could because there really wasn't a lot at the beginning. And then I found this, which was what time? It says that's 9 hours ago. This was, can't get a time frame for this, but this was what we found out. This was originally in Japanese. Ex-boyfriend whose address became unknown can't be pursued. The full picture of the Ikebukuro Pokemon Center stabbing incident comes into view. The perpetrator, Daiki Hirokawa, 26, was the victim's ex-boyfriend turned stalker after the breakup. The victim, Mui Harukawa, 21, consulted the police. The timeline is brutal. So basically it breaks down to, it was a couple that dated. There was a breakup. More than likely she broke up with him, and then this man turned into a stalker and decided to attack her at, her place of business. Probably because it was more unexpected that anything would happen, because you think, I'm in front of all these people, I feel a little bit more safe because, hey, I'm around other people that can possibly do something or deter just the act from ever happening. But yeah, it's absolutely tragic what happened here, and especially, on top of being Pokemon's 30th anniversary, and just an innocent person dying to a horrific incident like this. Hit me a little hard because it's Pokemon, but here you can get nothing violent gets shown here, but you definitely get a little bit more of like what the scene was like. So they're basically yelling, police, 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 freaking out. I mean, why wouldn't you? Yeah, I think at the time this guy was still alive, obviously with his knife at hand. Yeah, they were trying to get customers and other people out of there just so that way they could be safe, but it's absolute fucking chaos, dude. It's so stupid. And it's such a busy fucking area too. You can only imagine kids with their parents possibly encountering this stuff. Yeah, no, dude. That's indescribable that someone would do that and obviously not care about anybody else around. Yeah, that was around 8:52 p.m. Yeah, so that was about a few hours ago. We got that footage, and even a little shorter that we got this breakdown. I just want to pray for the families that lost a innocent daughter, and for the guy, he's a piece of shit that, hopefully rots in hell for doing what he did. I don't know. I mean, I would say just mostly blame the dude who did this, because no matter what, you should have some sense of morality that, for one, you don't kill. What's the point of being someone like this where, I'm gonna kill the person that I used to love, and basically, if I can't have her, nobody can. Became delusional and stalked her so much and found the right opportunity to enact his violence, his revenge, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it's very unnecessary, but well, it just fucking sucks. But hopefully, this information helps out a bit. Pray for her family. That's pretty much it. Not really any high notes on this one, honestly, but that'll be it for me. Y'all have a good night. Bye.